Hey everyone, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Noid coming at you with another video. And yesterday I talked about my favorite subgenres of metal. So today I'm going to ask the question: are there too many subgenres of metal? Right? Uh, at this point, there are probably thousands of named subgenres of metal. Right? I don't know that many. But I guess if we talk about death, grind, noise, beat, something core, maybe that is going a little too far. Um, but to be fair, I could probably name close to 100 subgenres if I really thought about it, right? So is that too many? When you break it down to that degree, is that too many subgenres for metal, right? Like, well, it's all metal, but so why are there so many? It's because it's such an expansive genre, right? Like, Deicide pretty much sounds nothing like Iron Maiden, right? So I don't know. I think subgenres are useful for sure, because you at least have it gives you kind of a remote idea of what the band might sound like, right? It's just I don't know. I don't think there's in some ways I think there are too many. In some ways I don't, right? Because I think the subgenres we mostly think about are useful. Like, because if somebody tells me a band is deathcore, I'm probably gonna hate it. All right. If it's there's now a thing called mumblecore, which is basically like rapping and electronic and not a whole lot of guitar going on, but supposedly somehow related to metal. I've only heard bits and pieces of it, and I don't care for it at all. So yeah, I know that's a thing, but so yeah, I mean, I think it is. They are useful, right? But are there too many? Like, if somebody says this band is, we'll say, well, they're black metal. Okay, well that gives you an idea. But no, they're not just black metal. Okay, they're Norwegian, goat, black, and you give a million descriptors on top of that. It's like a 50-word description for the subgenre. Then I think maybe you're splitting hairs a little more at that point, right? Um, because it's just kind of like, okay, whatever, right? Whereas if somebody tells me a band is, thrash metal, that can mean a lot of things, right? And if somebody says they're thrash metal with some death metal, you know, flair thrown into it, it does give me a little bit more idea of their sound, right? Like, I'm going to expect somewhat harsher vocals, maybe a few more blast beats than I would otherwise expect, a certain guitar tone, but I'm going to expect kind of the thrash feel of the guitars, right? So I think they are useful, and yeah, I think to a degree there can be too many subgenres, but I personally try not to worry about it too much. Yes, I just talked about, yesterday how I have particular ones that I really like, but at the same time, it doesn't really much matter what subgenre a band is to me, and I don't know. I think they're useful. Do I think there's too many? Yes and no. So I know, super answer, a little bit generic. Of course, let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with that statement. That's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking.